Use video training series number 1. This is video 2 of 6, titled The 4 P's of a Self-Parented Adult. Namaste. My name is Master Coach Yu, and as I mentioned in the intro video, the first series of videos will focus on self-parenting mastery and boundary mastery. Again, please note that every video is just summary of nutshells, right? They're just little nutshells of the major work that has been done. Otherwise, these videos would be hours long instead of minutes long. So if you want additional information, feel free to call the office at 888-HLC-0878 or visit my school's website at www.holisticlearningcenter.com. Okay, on with the show. In this next video, I'm going to share with you the importance of these 4 P's of being a self-parented adult, which are power, protection, permission, and practice. So let's start with power. You have adult powers that you just didn't have when you were a child. You have your own money, you can support yourself, you no longer rely on your parents, hopefully, for food, shelter, and clothing. You are old enough now to recognize and defend your boundaries. As a little child, you did not know or even understand what boundaries were. And even if you did, how do you defend boundaries against humans that are 3 feet taller than you and have all the authority? And you certainly did not know how to defend yourself as an emotionally mature little child? Of course not. Now, the next P, of course, is protection, which we'll go into in much more detail when we go over boundary mastery. But protection, right, is your ability to use your adult powers to feel safe in the world. You know, how to protect your boundaries to the right degree, right person, right manner, right way. But again, since we're recording 3 videos just on boundary mastery alone, we'll get to that in a few videos from now. Probably one of the most important P's is permission. As an adult, you need to give yourself permission to live in the world by your own moral and ethical standards. So let's discuss a few of the adult permission rules. Not all of them, but a few. The first one reads, it is crucial to learn what wasn't your fault. This means that you must refuse to accept responsibility for anyone else's behavior, especially the behavior of your parents and caretakers, and to give yourself permission to fully accept responsibility for your own adult behaviors. Next one. It is okay to value your own feelings and desires. It's okay to value them, whatever they are. Many caretaker-type personalities confuse success with approval. You must give yourself permission to nurture yourself by learning how to be sensitive to your own needs, wants, and feelings. Next, it's okay to see and hear what you see and hear. You need to give yourself permission to remember that what you saw and heard as a child is what you saw and heard, even if your caretakers told you something contrary to what you know you experienced. You must learn how to trust your feelings and senses again. It's like a rehab. Next, it is okay for you to do the work you love. Give yourself permission to earn a living doing whatever makes you feel good and to be more or less successful than your parents. If your parents were very successful, maybe you don't want to own 4 corporations and fly around in a Learjet. Or maybe your parents grew up and were raised in poverty, and you want to pull yourself out of that. Give yourself permission. And the last one we're going to cover on this video is other people's feelings, needs, and wants need to be respected and valued, but not owned. Remember, to maturely detach, because their needs are just that, their needs, not yours. Give yourself permission to put your needs first unless you willingly and consciously choose not to. Once you internalize and emotionalize these self-imposed adult rules, it's you take on the ones you want and you don't take on the ones you don't want. Then they become second nature to you with your own rules and regulations, how you want to run your adult life. And then the next step is you start to form these empowering habits so you can live in the world as an emotionally matured, self-mastered adult. In the next video, I will facilitate one of the self-parenting, life-altering exercises, which I know you will enjoy. Again, remember that every video is summary nutshells, otherwise these would take hours long. So if you want additional information, just call the office at 888-HLC-0878 or visit my school's website at www.holisticlearningcenter.com. Namaste.